Good morning, my name is Jalen and we are starting another beautiful morning off on the Disney Wonder. Today is actually a port date for Victoria, Canada, and we are so excited. Planning on walking through the town of Victoria as well as going to the something gardens. I don't remember the name of it. It starts with a B. Okay, I don't know how to say it. But for right now, we're gonna start off the morning with breakfast in Cabanas, because what is a better way to gain that energy? Oh, look at the swans. Oh yeah. Alrighty, this morning we got Mickey waffles and hash browns as always. It's my favorite way to start out a morning aboard the Disney, any ship, really. The Disney Cruise Line, how about? They just taste better than regular waffles. I can't explain it, they just do. Mickey anything is better than plain anything. Ha! Thank you so much. Now we already know that these are gonna be amazing, but because we have to. Oh my god. I think that's the best Mickey waffle I've ever had. Ever. Out of all the cruises, all the parks, that right there. Look at the inside of that. It is so spongy and airy and beautiful. All right, I'm gonna enjoy this. All right, you guys, we are all finished up with our morning activities. We grabbed Steven and it is time to get ready to go out onto port. We have pulled into port. We are still waiting for them to open up the gangway to let people out. And people are starting to gather in the atrium. But we are so excited to go out and go explore this on this lovely day. The forecast was supposed to be super rainy and cold, and although it is cold, it's not as cold as I expected, and so far I haven't seen any rain. Let's cross our fingers and hope that it stays that way.
Goodbye, Disney Wonder. We'll see you in a few moments.
These are my first steps into Canada, you guys. I've never been. We are entering Canada. Well, technically when we stepped off the ship we entered Canada, but still, momentous occasion.
Sorry.
What are you planning on spending to get out of here into the Buchart Gardens?
Why, how much is it?
$120 a person.
Okay. Alright, we found a private tour to Buchart Gardens for $90 a person because there's 6 of us. We found 2 other friends to join us on the tour. All a little last second, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, we've made it over to the Buchart Gardens. It's about a half an hour drive, or half an hour outside of town. So once you get through town, 30 minutes from there, about a 40-ish minutes ride. And on that ride, we got some knowledge of Victoria and the surrounding area, which is really interesting.
Yeah, our driver is very knowledgeable and he was amazing.
As I mentioned, that the Buchart Gardens were about 40-ish minutes away from port, and you're probably wondering, why is it so far? This is a huge tourist attraction. Why would you place those so far away from the main city of Victoria? Well, that's actually because originally we were told that this was a mine quarry where they mined for stone that built up a lot of San Francisco, Victoria. So that's why, and then that was owned by the Buchart family. Then later down the line, once they were completed with the quarry, they wanted to turn it into a nice, beautiful attraction, and they turned it into a gardens. And it is, I don't know many more things past that.
All I could say is that this, like, we've literally only seen 10 seconds of it, and it is so pretty. There are literally flowers everywhere. Like, every square inch is covered with flowers other than the path you walk on. It is so pretty. and you could just smell all of the flowers in the air. It's beautiful.
The really cool fact that I learned was that at the height of the season, Buchart Gardens employs 600 employees to maintain the gardens, and it's crazy to think about that. 600 people working around the clock to make sure it's beautiful and everyone can come and visit. The other thing too is that in the peak season, they're open from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. over 12 hours.
Stepped into my life, such a magic feeling. We tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me. I tried to change it all, but look at us now. Could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now. This is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again.
So we've been walking around quite a bit around the gardens, in which,
Sorry.
as I noted earlier, it is the it was formerly known as a quarry, which mine stuff. That's what quarries do, I guess. But this is more well known as the Sunken Gardens, called the Sunken Gardens because, you know, it was of its history of being a quarry, which I think is a pretty interesting name for a garden.
Uh-oh. Did you feel that?
What?
I felt a drop of rain.
Unfortunately, the weather is not too cooperative today. It was supposed to rain in the morning, but it looks like it's going to rain in the afternoon as time gets later and later. Oh yeah, I feel it. Oh man, we've had a great time here so far. The flowers are beautiful. There's a really cool fountain that we saw. We got a good bird's eye view of everything.
Yes.
We've also seen a lot of Disney Cruise Line tour groups going around, but not tour like happening. Like, it's just they're walking around. I could see the sticker that you get when you're on a tour with them, which really makes me wonder, is it worth doing a tour with Disney, because they don't actually like give you any like guided stuff in the gardens. So something to note here, they don't walk you around and tell you some of the history. I don't know what they say on the bus, but certainly when you're here, it's self-guided. So I have to check how much it is to do a tour with Disney, but I think that $90 a person might be a little bit better on the private tours, because you get in, everything's included in that, you get over here. Whereas the cruise tours, I don't know, something to look into. We'll think about that as time goes on.
But for now, it's raining.
Yeah, we should probably get to better cover. So we spent a little bit of time exploring the upper gardens, not the Sunken Gardens. I'm not sure what the actual name of this one is, but it's just as beautiful. They got some different flowers up here, different setup. It's kind of more hills and more open up here than down there. It's, and the Sun Garden is pretty cool too, but it's all like kind of closed in a way.
Well, because it's sunken in a patch.
So this one just feels more open. Love it out here. I mean, we're coming short on time, and the rain's kind of been slowing things down a little bit for the recording part of things. So maybe I haven't shown too many clips of the upper part of the gardens, but it's okay. I'm sure you kind of get the idea.
Basically, it's a lot of really pretty flowers, and although the video is, I know it's gorgeous, it's even prettier in person. So like, if you ever find yourself in Victoria, book that like taxi to get here, you know, get a rental car, whatever you have to do, come see it, because it is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. These are beautiful flowers.
What is this?
This is like a greenhouse, but they have this photo window that you can open so that you can get a clear shot of it without having to go inside. They had umbrellas the entire time. Seriously, we could have just grabbed an umbrella, then we wouldn't have had to worry about the rain. Next time, if you are here and it's raining, they provide umbrellas.
So now that we've kind of finished up with what we were doing in the gardens, before we head out, we want to just kind of take a look at the gift shop. As always, you have to. You have to go through the gift shop. Make sure you get some gifts for some people back at home. Or yourself if you feel so inclined as well. But let's take a look and see what's in there.
All right, so we are getting John this deck of cards because if I provide the deck, I know he cannot mess with them. So I'm gonna ask him to do a trick with them, and he can't just use like a deck that, you know, is set up because I'm providing the cards. So had to do it.
Alrighty, I think that's everything for here. So we're heading out, and we're gonna go do a quick tour of downtown. Not sure how much time. It's only 2:30 right now. Said the tour is gonna be about 4 hours. We kind of started the tour around 12, so yeah, I think we'll have a little bit of time out there. We'll see.
Yeah, still gonna be a little bit of a drive to get back into the city, or into the town, but should allow plenty of time to go exploring and more shopping.
They built the railway, the coal mines on the island. Unfortunately, it passed away before it was completed. So his wife lived here for 7 to 8 years before she moved away. It's open now as a museum, Derek Castle Museum. This area down here, this was a tennis court. And there was no houses built up on the hill except this one. So they have a full view of everywhere. Directly across there on a good day, you can see the United States. Capitol building.
We just stopped in downtown really quickly to take a look of everything. There's the Empress Hotel, which is a very popular hotel, a very famous hotel here in Victoria, Canada. And over there is a legislative building. It is raining, so I'm trying to keep things a little bit quick, but yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful place. I've been here before.
So beautiful. The architecture here is gorgeous.
I want to guess that maybe the reason why it's called Victoria, or maybe Victorian, like, you know, it's kind of that architecture in a way.
Yeah, that Victorian, older, gorgeous.
The other couple that we're sharing the ride with was saying that a lot of the houses look like they're from Fantasyland, which I thought was a pretty interesting perspective on it.
I kind of thought the same thing. I was like, oh, that looks like Snow White's cottage.
But like I said, it's kind of raining. Not kind of, but a lot.
It definitely is raining.
It's getting worse as time goes on, so it's nice to be here, but we don't have umbrellas, so it's not as nice to be here.
Yeah, 4,000 plus.
Alright, well, we've made it back to the port. Tour was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was a lot of fun. By the time we would have had to pay just to get to the gardens, it would have cost so much. I mean,
it would have been $34 per person
to get into the
gardens.
And
then we priced out the taxi, which would have been
about $60 each way for the four of us.
So,
and that would have been pretty cramped. So yes, we paid a little bit more for this, but we did get a private tour guide. He was so knowledgeable. That's one of the things that I love, is that he actually showed us around, and he, you know, told us about the history instead of just driving and being like, ooh, ah. He like actually told us about it, and we got to get out at a couple different stops and see some things, which is absolutely amazing. And to me, like, that extra amount that we paid to do it is worth that.
Yes, definitely. And then we got it at our own pace, and we were able to ask any questions we had.
Yeah.
Mainly me asking questions about random things about Victoria and how it is to live here, which honestly, it's a pretty nice place to live.
Yeah.
Kind of jealous, but they don't have Disneyland, so who cares, I guess. And I don't think that it's going to be as nice if you were to do it through the cruise line, any cruise line, because they're all pretty much run through the same tour guides and the same companies. I mean, they do the same tour, you know, day in and day out. He was telling us that there's going to be a cruise ship here every single day in the months of May, June, and July, which is a
amazing,
pretty crazy. Cruising is back in Canada. Super excited. We're only the third ship back, the Disney Wonder, but it won't be back in Victoria until the end of the season, because the Disney Wonder is based out of Vancouver. So we just did 2 ports that aren't really going to be done again.
No one does on Disney, so that's really cool.
Yeah.
I really like that. But anyway, so we're just gonna pop into the shop at the port, grab a couple more souvenirs, and then get back aboard.
And we're back on the Disney Wonder. Oh, it's good to be back aboard, enjoying a beautiful night aboard. Oh man, I'm so hungry. I didn't eat it all this morning, so it's time to go eat something. Probably feeling pizza, probably feeling chicken tenders. We're gonna go out because you know what? Why not? We're on vacation.
All right, we got pizza again, but this time we asked for it not on the gluten-free crust. So I just want you to see, look at this crust. Look at that beauty. This is what pizza's supposed to look like. It looks so good, and we're just gonna try it. Oh my God. Wow, this is amazing. That crust, oh.
Just as we're finishing up our pizza, we got 2 more items because, I don't know, Jalen really wanted them. I mean, actually I wanted that, but that was her.
This is what happens when you put me in charge of ordering food. And this burger looks amazing. Definitely not a gluten-free bun. I wonder if their regular bun had milk in it. And those, we had these on like, what was that, the first day? And they were so good. They were funky, but they were delicious. I was so surprised that like they were that good. Alrighty, I put all of my vegetables on my burger. That's so good.
This time around we did not go and get chicken tenders every single day, but we did get nuggets for today. And it's the same, I think Janet said this, it's the same breading that they had last time, which was different. But now it's in nugget form. I should have eaten the whole thing, but it's on fire. Actually has a really good taste. I like the nugget form better. It's even tastier. So we have a lot of food, but I think since we haven't eaten all day, it's probably gonna all be gone by the end of it. Last time we ordered this much food, we set it down and immediately was like, oh no, this was a bad idea. This time it was all set down and it was immediately, I don't know how soon it's gonna be gone because it's gonna go quick. So
This time we set it down and we went, yes!
Yeah, we were very hungry. A day in Victoria makes you pretty hungry, so it's nice to come back on board and have a feast.
Alrighty, we are on our way to go see Disney Dreams. This is literally my favorite show on board. I am so excited. So we're getting in just a little bit late, but we will sneak in and enjoy the show. Alrighty, we just finished up at Disney Dreams and it was absolutely phenomenal. That is by far my favorite show. I mean, Believe was amazing back on the Fantasy, but Dreams just touches different. It is amazing.
It's also one of the only original Disney Cruise Line shows, so it still holds up. The magic is still there. From all the way back in '98.
Yeah. And it's just, I don't know.
If you're on
Every
the magic
time.
and if you're on the wonder, you have to go see Disney Dreams. It is the best
100%.
show.
If you're gonna miss a show, it better not be that show because that is the best show there is.
Now we gotta go pack, which is not as cool. So we have to go pack now, and I think, yep, it's packing. Packing, we're gonna get changed to our last outfits, hopefully grab some pictures before, and then go to dinner at Animators Palate. There's an amazing sunset out there. Oh, the coast of Canada. It's beautiful. But now it's time to meet
Mickey! Captain Mickey, that is.
Yeah, I wish I was. Oh, I took off my captain shirt.
Oh. Go run up and go grab it.
Nah, too late.
I feel like yesterday I wanted to take a picture with Captain Mickey with my outfit too. And it was just regular Mickey.
It's a Sorcerer Mickey shirt.
Yeah, I got a Sorcerer Mickey.
Have you seen Sorcerer Mickey this cruise?
I have not.
Oh, where are you guys dining tonight?
Animators.
Whoa, and you're going on the second seating?
Yeah.
That would be wise. My lips are sealed. Forget I said anything.
Forgotten already.
Yes.
Anyways, we are done with all our photos. We said hi to Mickey. We talked with some of the photographers as a farewell. And we're really happy that we came aboard and we got to meet everyone and hang out and take photos with them. It's been a blast. The sunset was beautiful. I don't know if I showed that, but oh my gosh, you could still kind of see it out there. It's almost as if we're in Alaska, but I mean, we are close. We are very close, but not quite. Now it's time for a nice dinner in Animators Palate, who I heard someone may be making a special appearance.
Maybe. Oh, Animators Palate, my favorite.
Sorry, we like saying hi to a lot of people.
Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. Take your time.
Good morning.
Yes, it's been a very good morning.
It's been a very long morning. One of the great things in being Animators Palette is that there are drawings happening right before your eyes. A fun game that we like to play is guessing what character is being drawn.
Stitch.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll tell you guys if I was right or we'll forget.
We're gonna forget.
The ears gave it away.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the salmon tartare from Animators Palette. Last time I was here, they just gave me smoked salmon slices, and kind of sucked. I mean, smoked salmon's great, but like it wasn't like the actual dish. This is the actual dish, and I'm really excited to try it because I've never tried it before. I like trying new things. So it still tastes like smoked salmon. The smoked flavor comes through, which gotta love smoked salmon to begin with. And two, it's got this really interesting texture out of the tartare. It's like a sauce, almost like a cream sauce, but it shouldn't be cream because it's, I don't know what kind of sauce that is. It's making
like
that.
a mayo sauce?
Maybe it's like mayonnaise. Like mayonnaise? It can't be mayonnaise. It doesn't taste like mayonnaise, but it's like, kind of like a mayonnaise base, but I don't think it is because it tastes like mayonnaise. Not sure, but it provides a really interesting texture with it. But I think it's phenomenal because smoked salmon is one of my favorites as always. But just in case if I didn't like that, but I do like it, so we're okay. I had August go from Tiana's place to go get me the ahi tuna tartare again. I'm spoiled. All right, and as the last one, I gotta try my bite. All four for the home run, as one could say. It's the best. My favorite meal on board the Disney Wonder. Hands down. Does not get better than this, I tell you. Right?
So good! It's amazing! It's fantastic! It's steak! Okay, goodbye. By the way, this is the teriyaki dusted beef tenderloin.
Yeah, we may have forgotten to mention it. We were just so happy that we got it. It was that good. We were that excited for it.
We were so excited that we forgot to mention what it was.
I cannot believe I'm doing this. Live in a palace, I never have any problems at all.
We got chocolate cake with chocolate syrup. Okay, we got 3 chocolate cakes with chocolate syrup and berries, and we are so excited. We love this dessert. Because it's the last night, we asked for extras. So let's just dig right in. That is chocolatey heaven. That is so good. Chocolate cake, chocolate syrup. Beautiful.
Look at it. Wow, with this cookies and ice cream.
That's what you do.
Also, what's really shocking to me is that Shirley got a sundae. That doesn't seem right.
It's my second one on this trip. I got it the first night we were here.
Oh, that's right. I might have, yeah, I remember that now. It just seems odd to me.
Why?
I don't know, it doesn't seem like your type of dessert.
What's my kind of dessert?
You know, cake. I always think you and pies. I always think you and pies.
I would much rather have a pie than a cake.
And then also a Mickey bar on top of that. Are you gonna eat all of that?
I have to, it's a melt.
All right, anyways, we just got through with a wonderful dinner at Animators Palate, and then we spent a lot of time saying goodbye to a lot of the wonderful photographers on board. We're a big fan of all of them. They're amazing.
They are so amazing. They know how to pose us perfectly. They take amazing photos. The lighting's always fabulous, and they remember us. They know how to have fun with us. They know how to change it up. They are just literally amazing. It's like, I don't know. I know that there's like over 1,000 people on the ship, but I feel like they're like my personal photographers.
I know.
Like, I just feel like so personally connected with them that I just feel like they're my photographers, not the cruise photographers. I don't know.
Anyways, we gotta get back and go pack because we haven't done that at all.
Is it working?
Doesn't work. You can say hi.
Hi, Mom. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Work it. Love it.
Okay, I'll be honest. We took a last-minute photo with Goofy, which took more time, and we shouldn't have done that. But our stateroom host actually knocked on our door to check if we were putting out our luggage still, and they were waiting on us. Never have we had that knock on the door to make sure, but we're late. Sorry about that. If you ever see the video, we're done. So I should probably stop vlogging. Let's go. Yeah, we were definitely the last ones because as soon as we did it, the hallway completely cleared out.
Yeah.
I feel bad because they need us and holds them up. But oh well, at least we got it in time. So in Victoria, we thought of you. We saw a deck of cards. Oh, cool! But Jalen said that for you to get the gift, we want you to do a trick because that way we know that the cards aren't rigged. It's a new deck of cards.
Okay,
you have to,
sure.
She wanted this, by the way.
All right. Well, I mean, don't deep down in some way you want it as well.
It was his idea. He's just blaming me.
So I'll do a visual trick because it's on film. Something visual. So I will go like this, and then you just say stop. Steven, say stop.
Stop.
Do you see the card?
Yep.
So it's now this is the deck that you got me, right? This is pretty fair. The interesting thing about this is it's what's called a one-way deck, meaning that like the back, if I was to turn this around, it'd be very obvious what the card is. That's why I got you to pick a card like this, that way you couldn't think I was putting a change in the order or nothing. And then I'll show you this. Let's go to these. Hey, how's it going? Hey, you can see that these are not the card. But if I go like this, I get this card here to look a lot like the card. And if that looks like the card, then I put that there, and then I get this one. This card here, this begins to look like the card. And if that looks like the card, then I do this, and this begins to look like the card. And even though these are your cards, and you just gave them to me, they're all the same card, but they're not the same card. These are all different cards. And that's pretty much... It's a weird thing though, is I don't know why, but I also got one of those cards today, and there you go. See? Visual.
Alright, we made it back to the cabin. Thank you. Hopefully it was not too confusing. I hope the tricks with John weren't too dark and everything. It was really a bit of a mess. I mean, it was just kind of on the spot sort of thing. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Victoria was a blast today, and a lot happened, and I don't really remember any of it. But tomorrow is Vancouver. I will be heading home, trying to figure out all that stuff because it's an international port, so it's completely different. You might be wanting to check that out, and also it will be a bit of the start. Jalen will be staying in Vancouver, continuing on the adventure without me. So make sure to check that out tomorrow. As always, this isn't a goodbye, but just a see you real soon.